So in my earlier videos, I talked about kind of getting out of Amazon, not having Amazon as the only channel, don't leverage it as your only kind of source of income. Because Amazon makes the rules, and there are more and more stories emerging of Amazon breaking their own rules, and you're suffering under it. So what I wanted to talk to you about today is really I wanted to give you kind of the structure, and the question came up in the comments. So I want to kind of break down the structure of how we get out, how we build a customer base before we launch our product, so that when we launch our product, we already have a base of buyers. We already have people that want to get our products. So I wanted to tell you today kind of what that costs today, how we're approaching it, what are the exact steps that we're doing. And oh, by the way, I'm not sure if you can see that. You see all of those Teslas there? China is crazy for electric cars. Anyways, I wanted to break down the steps real quick, what we do, what it takes, how much it costs, and I wanted to give you the best resource for it that I have. There's the company called ClickFunnels. You can build sales funnels, whether to sell your digital products, physical products, and we use them or their system to build out our own sales funnels so that we can sell to people our digital products that we create before we hit the market with our physical products. So they have this great resource. It's called the 30-day challenge. And what that does, basically, it gives you the chance to every day, it takes an hour or two every day. But after these 30 days, you're going to have your digital products, you're going to have your market figured out, you're going to have your message figured out, you're going to have your products, your digital products listed and sold. Okay, so after 30 days, if you follow the challenge step by step, you're going to be able to make your first sale. Okay, that's 30 days, and I put the link below. Make sure you do that challenge. I did it twice, and I've been already dealing with digital products for years, but I've still done this challenge twice, and I recommend everyone who want to learn the exact everyday steps and have the commitment to do that challenge. So how does it work? What do we do? What does it cost? And what's the reason? And I just wanted to cycle back a little bit. Why do we do that, right? So why do we even bother with physical products? Why do I even bring that up when you're just starting out and maybe the sourcing part is daunting still? You should never source by yourself. You should never do your own sourcing process. You should have sourcing agents, and you should have someone do that for you. So don't bother with the sourcing. Rather invest that time and put it into building out a customer base, so that when you launch your Amazon product and it doesn't sell, which by itself it doesn't sell anyway, then you already have a customer base where you can get your product to, where you can sell your products to, where you can introduce where you can get your reviews from. Okay, a group where you actually get that you get to leverage for your brand. Okay, before your brand even exists, before you even have your product. But the very first thing you want to figure out, and now I want to go into the steps. Okay, so at very first, you need to figure out who are you serving. Okay, I need you to go away from the mindset of what product runs well on Amazon. Okay, I need you to step back from what do I want to sell to who. Okay, who is the person, the group that you want to sell to. Okay, if you're in cycling, or if you're looking into cycling products and you want to sell to cyclists, right? And then you can specify that, are these people on mountain bikes, or these people on race bikes? Are they doing the Ironmans and stuff like that? So you want to first figure out who are you selling to, so that you can tailor an offer to them that they want. Okay, because if, for example, you're selling socks, and you're selling running socks for runners, then one of the things that you want to have in place is something. You want to collect runners. You want to collect the data for runners. Your customers are runners. So the digital product or the things that you use to grab people's email addresses, to grab people's information, the thing that you want to use is something related to running. Okay, it could be running technique video. It could be, and you don't have to do that yourself. Okay, that's nothing you have to create yourself. You can buy the rights from someone who already created these products, whether that's videos, whether that's ebooks, whether that's manuals, descriptions. It could even just be a newsletter, like a weekly newsletter on updated, the newest running products, good deals on running products, things like this that you could just find. That's the very first thing. So figure out what you want, what does your customer desire. Okay, so if we stick with the runner example, I really want to improve my running technique. Okay, so I want to have weekly running tips. Okay, so what I would do is that I'd pay someone for it, or as I'm a runner myself, I'd get the content out every week as a newsletter, so I can get people on the newsletter, send them information every week, give them value, and once they have this value, once they perceive this value, once they use your product, then when my product is ready, I would reach out to them and say, hey, I'm giving away my product. In the process, when I'm getting samples, I would use this group and reach out to them and say, hey guys, look, here's which of these two designs do you like better? I have 3 samples of socks here. We're about to launch our own running socks. Like, which ones do you like better? And let the market decide what kind of things you should be launching. Okay, let the market decide that. Once you have this base, once your product is in the making, you can start to introduce other products already to your existing custom audience. So the way you do that is that you send weekly or bi-weekly things, newsletters out where you can introduce other people's products as well. Okay, you're not going to launch a whole brand of running things when you first launch it, right? So you can start to use an Amazon affiliate link and send this out every week to people. Send it out, get people on the newsletter to read, to open the emails, get them to click on your affiliate links. They go to Amazon, they buy some of the products, and you already earn a commission. You don't even have your product yet, but you're already earning a commission. Okay, so that's kind of how the whole thing goes. And then once you launch your product, you say, okay, now we're launching our running socks every week. You can push it out as much as you want and say, hey, here are the products, here are our running socks, new update for our running socks. This week a coupon code for our running socks. All that kind of stuff can come then, right? So that are kind of the steps. The only thing missing though is how you get people, how do you get traffic, and how much does it cost? And I'm going to go into that a little bit. So first of all, for the costs, the only cost really, you don't have to be any tech savvy. Anyone can set that up with using ClickFunnels. And again, the 30-day challenge, make sure to check that out. There's a link below. It's my affiliate link. If you don't want to use that link, just head over to, I think it's onefunnelaway.com or something like that. Just check that out and roll. It's $100. It's the best $100 you could ever invest. Okay, because that gives you the everyday exact step-by-steps from finding your customer, creating your digital thing, creating your whole sales funnel, the process the person goes through, creating products that you can sell, creating income after 30 days if you follow the challenge. Every day you invest 1 or 2 hours. After 30 days you make money. Okay. So that's for building the funnel. Okay, that's for the technical things. It's for connecting your email with it, for getting a domain, all of that kind of stuff. But the important things is that you follow the exact steps, that you start building that brand before you have your product, that you get this customer base, that you get somewhere you got to get this customer from, right? So that's the one thing missing. You know that who to go after. You find out what do they need. So what do they need? You go and you read Amazon reviews. You go and you read on blogs. You go into the Facebook groups where they're hanging out, and you just ask them. You're like, hey, all runners, what would you like? Like, what's your biggest struggle? And then you solve that biggest struggle, and people will follow. Okay. Follow the biggest struggle they have. And in today's time, it's so easy. Just look where people already hang out. Look where people already give feedback, and just dissect that and give them what they want. And then the only thing missing is to grab these people out, to have a pool where you can grab these people out. So one of the things that we do is that we approach influencers, for example, YouTubers. It depends a little bit on the space, right? Sometimes YouTube works, sometimes Instagram, sometimes blogs. And then we do certain things. For example, one is influencer marketing, right? That we approach people that already have their YouTube channels or have their blogs, And we approach these people and we offer them a little payment. We offer them $100 or $200, kind of depending on what we do with them, right? So we offer them this little payment. If we have a product that is paid, if we have a product that they can buy, then we offer them a commission. Okay, if we say, hey, we have this digital newsletter that costs whatever much it is, $12 a month to get on for runners, then we offer a commission. We say, okay, you promote here's what we do. You promote our thing, and therefore you get a commission. Okay, if you then launch your physical product, you can then reach out to all of these influencers and say, hey guys, here's our product, here are our socks, test them, make a review about it. So you have content. You have your video that you can push out to people, and we pay you a commission. Or here's your Amazon affiliate link that you can use and earn commissions from Amazon when you sell our product. So you want to look for these people and you want to approach them. You can't get everyone. Not everyone is gonna do it. We like to look for newer people that don't have this big base yet, that don't charge crazy amounts of money. So sometimes we can get in for $50. Sometimes we can get in for $100. Okay, that's the first thing. As long as they have traffic that's coming through every day that we can leverage to build our brand, that's worth every cent. Okay, especially if you're doing the sourcing part right, you're having a sourcing agent that saves you money on the order, you can use all of that savement and invest it into your brand already. You're going to invest money into PPC anyway. Okay, you're going to spend money on pay-per-click, and the more money you can put aside up front and put that into other things, into your building your brand and building your traffic, creating a customer base, that's worth every cent. Okay. The next thing that we do, and you can do that for cheap already, is put banner ads. Okay, so you look for blogs, you look for running blogs, you look for somewhere where someone allows you to put a little banner ad. Banner ads are like either these big ads on top, or just very simple little kind of side banners that people have. Okay, so you just wanna put those out. Sometimes they cost $10, $20, $50 a month to use that space. So all you want to do is you want to use that space, have people click on it, go to your funnel, okay, sign up, give you their email address. In best case, you offer them something to sell. They give you money. Some of them at least will give you money that pays for your ads. Okay, your goal is not to make profits here. Your goal is not to earn like crazy. Your goal here is to make a little bit of money that pays for your ads, and then leverage that money, place more ads, and get a lot of people, get a lot of attention, get a lot of people into your funnel and into your little world. Open a Facebook group, follow up with them every week in email, send them something valuable, right? That's what you want to do, because then once you have your physical product, now is the time you already have you already have this created, the connections created to your influencers, so you can reach out to them and say, hey, now we have the physical product, here it is, make a review about it, so you can create that sales channel, right? You can create another sales channel that's off Amazon. You're still selling your product from Amazon. You know, if you want to do that, you can still do that. It doesn't mean that you have to have everything else in place. So there are kind of the steps to go through. I want to recap that real quick. Very first, you find out who is your customer, where do they hang out, what can you offer them. Then you find influencers, customers, or influencers where they already hang out. You find groups where those people already hang out. You contact these influencers. You go through the 30-day challenge from ClickFunnels. You build out your funnel. You get these people over, and that all happens only in a time when your product is being sourced and when it's shipped. Okay, that's 2, 3, 4 months time, and that's enough time for you to just on the weekend, like just an hour a day, plus get the weekends, get the Saturday, get the Sunday, and get your brand out there. You already have to collect that. You already have to collect your customers. Okay. Now let's go over the costs again. Okay, so you have as a software, you have ClickFunnels. That's $100 a month. And it seems a lot, but as soon as you have a little product that is sold in the funnel, that's the first thing that you liquidate. Okay, that's the first money to get out. Then you place a little bit of ads. They cost you $10, $20, $30 a month. Just these little things, you know. Again, as soon as you have something little that you sell in your funnel, you get your money back out. That's no problem. But you also get something more back out. You not only get the money back out, you get customers back out. Okay, you get customers out that then you can build the foundation of your brand. Okay. The other costs that you have are influencers. So what do we pay influencers? Again, most of the time when we can offer something, a product, then we only offer a commission. Sometimes we don't offer anything. We just say, hey, you know, I would like to make, like, here's something that you can make content about. Here's our digital thing, or here's part of our digital thing that you can use to make content about. That's free. The next higher paid level would be where we say, okay, we give you a commission. Then the next higher paid level is where we say, okay, we sponsor your video. Or we just say, okay, you already have existing videos. And that's the fastest way, by the way, to get started. You say, okay, you already have existing videos. Now, put a link of our funnel under 10 of your videos. And we specify which ones those are, your existing videos. And just put a link in there that links to our funnel. Say, hey, if you want to get your free, you know, running guide or whatever you come up with, whatever your customer needs, you put that, you ask them to put this link in their existing videos. That's the fastest way. And for this, it depends. Sometimes we pay them $10 per video. Sometimes we pay them $100 per video. If these are videos where they get millions of clicks, then we have to end up paying them thousands. Okay. But that's a whole different story. You don't have to go there from the very beginning. But that's a very quick, easy way to generate your traffic, to generate people coming to your brand, signing up to your thing for free, helping you to build the foundation of your brand. And then from there, you can launch your products. Okay, so these are kind of the steps, and this is the kind of breakdown on costs here. So you got a couple of $100 that you have to have, but you have to have them anyway for PPC. Okay, so rather than spending them all in PPC, keep some to yourself. Reduce the amount of keywords that you target your PPC for. Okay. And if you still have a job, don't quit it. Take your income from the job and put it back into those ads, because that builds your people. And as long as you liquidate those ad costs, it doesn't even matter. The money just comes back to you. Okay, so you already create a cash flow. Cash flow is good. Cash flow is what we want to have. So again, I want to encourage you, check out that challenge. I'm not just saying that because, you know, they pay a good commission. This is the best thing out there. For $100, they could sell it for thousands. Okay, they could use that 30-day challenge, put all the videos, release them all at one day, and sell it for $5,000 and still buy it. Okay, it is that good. You don't have to be tech savvy. You don't have to know anything about online marketing to get in there. You just have to know that you have to build a channel outside of Amazon. That's all there's from my side. Make sure to subscribe here. If you need help with the sourcing process, if you want the sourcing process to get taken care of for you, we have a service that does that. There's an email below. Also, there are some courses, some training. Some are free. I teach you how to find a product. I have a free web class on my top 3 sourcing secrets. Make sure to check that out. And I also have a paid training. Paid trainings are always more valuable because we can actually allocate more of our energy into the paid trainings. So make sure to check that out as well. It costs you less than it does to go out and get a pizza. So make sure to check that out. I'm going to teach you how to find your supplier. And in the process, I'm also going to teach you how to find your sourcing agent that can help you with all of that to free up your time to build your brand. Okay, if you have questions, post them below in the comments. I'm interacting with them. I'm answering all the comments, so make sure that you put your questions in there, and I'll catch you tomorrow.